Hey everybody, welcome back here to A Place to Heal. All right, so today we're going to talk about belly buttons because everybody's got them. Well, okay, so not everybody. That's a fact. I know because I've met two people in my lifetime who were born without belly buttons. But most of us do have belly buttons, and I want to thank one of my followers for suggesting this video. Because she's like, oh, you talked about belly buttons, you should do a video on them. And so I was like, okay, so let's do that. So I want to talk to you guys. It's a very, very old method. It's called the Pechoti method. And basically the reason that you want to use your belly button for healing is because your belly button actually has, it's almost roots, and these roots just go all through your entire body. So you can actually heal your face through your belly button, your skin, your pancreas, anything. You can actually heal. You can look up this method and you can actually heal your entire body through the belly button and around the belly button. So basically, your belly button is life. So if you've never been here before, my name is Marie, and I like to educate you guys on health and how to take care of yourself naturally. All right, so let me get my glasses on here because I don't like to miss a thing. So all our veins, like I said, basically it's almost like a root system. So all our veins are connected to our navel, and which, of course, this is how we start life. We're connected to mother, right, through our navels. So this makes it a focal point in our body. So think about that. You're actually introducing healing right to the source instead of having to take something in your mouth and having it to go through all the filters, through your lungs, your stomach, everything else. This way you can just do it. I know the Indian tribes here use it a lot. So this method has been around forever. So the belly button in itself is life, and it has 72,000 veins running through it. Okay, so applying oils, because you're going to use oils and sometimes other stuff. When you're applying oils into your actual belly button, you can take care of eye dryness. It heals the pancreas, the heels of your feet, chapped lips, keeps the face bright, it makes your hair brighter, it takes care of the chills, lethargy, pain in the joints, and also dry skin. So let's get right into this because I want to tell you exactly how to do it so you can take care of it. All right, so when you're dealing with essential oils, some of these oils are very hot and your belly button is very sensitive. So you don't want to just sit there and grab the oil and put it in your belly button because there's a good chance that you can burn your skin. So a lot of these oils you're going to mix with a carrier oil. So you can use like coconut oil or almond oil, something that you can cut it with, right? So you're going to use, maybe a tablespoon of coconut oil, melted coconut oil or almond oil or olive oil, something that you can, like I said, that you can cut it with. And then you're going to add 3 to 4 drops of these oils. So the first one up is neem oil. Now, neem oil has been great. It kills mosquitoes. It's great for parasites and everything else. But neem oil is actually really great if you have a teenager or, even adult acne in the family, or you have a teenager with a lot of acne. It is great when you mix it. This is awesome because you can actually mix it in a little bottle, and at night, all they have to do is just drop it right into their belly button before they go to bed. So, and it usually soaks in. It only takes about 5 minutes. You just lay there and it will actually soak in, and whatever whatever nerves, whatever roots need this, it'll suck it right up. in that direction. So it's great for that. So for adult acne as well as teenage acne, neem oil. And like I said, you want to mix it with a carrier oil, and you just drop it right into your belly button before you go to bed at night. So these are usually done before you go to bed at night. So almond oil, if you can just use straight almond oil and you drop it. You don't have to, this one you don't have to cut with anything. You use straight almond oil. You use 4 to 5 drops, or however. Some people have any belly button, some people have outies. So some people can hold 4 to 5 drops in their belly button. Some people can only hold like 1 or 2. So it's kind of up to you. How many drops can you fit in there? So you just drop it in there and let it sit in there, and your face is going to clear up so nice. So it's actually unbelievable, the almond oil is. Okay, next you want to apply mustard oil, not mustard. There's actual thing called mustard oil in your belly button, and this will take care of chapped lips. It will also keep your intestines moving to remove harmful bacteria. So let's say you have something, if your digestive system isn't as great as it should be, or you might have some candida going on, or any of these little bugs or whatever, or sometimes you might get a virus or stuff like that. So this is great. It'll keep that harmful bacteria moving through your bowels, but it will keep the good bacteria. It'll only get rid of the bad bacteria. And it also works as a mild detox. So if you want to do it on the weekends, you can actually do that to use it as a mild detox. So that is mustard oil. You can apply olive oil or coconut oil if you want to improve fertility. So if you're trying to get pregnant, if you want to have children, if you want to have a family, and you're having problems, conceiving, olive oil or coconut oil are awesome for that. Another thing is alcohol, and I know a lot of doctors and a lot of nurses that they're like, you can't use alcohol anywhere near your belly button, because it's so dangerous, it's so bad for you. And I'm sitting here thinking, man, I remember growing up, my grandmother was a healer, and she would put alcohol on every kid's belly button to have it fall off, right? I mean, that was just normal. But yeah, it is perfectly okay. And, I double checked, and they say, yes, it is definitely okay. So you want to take a alcohol, 70%, dipped in cotton. You want to dip it in cotton, and then you want to put it in your belly button. This is if you have the cold, a flu, or if you have a really bad runny nose. So anytime you have the cold, the flu, whatever, just put it on there, and it's going to suck it up. It's going to take it into your lungs. It's going to take it wherever you need it, and it's going to cut that cold. It's going to cut that flu or that runny nose. Brandy. If you have brandy, please do not use any other alcohol for this. There's a specific reason why you use brandy. Okay, so you want to soak a cotton ball in brandy, and I actually will go to the alcohol store and I'll buy a small bottle of, brandy. A lot of people don't buy brandy because it's usually just for cooking. So I do make some tinctures with brandy, so I always keep it in stock, and it's great if you have any teenage girls in your house, or even if you're a woman who's still menstruating, menstrual cramps. Man, you dip that cotton ball in brandy and you put it in your belly button, and I promise you that it's going to get rid of your cramps and the pain. All right, next up is sesame oil. It's great for all joint pain. So it also helps to strengthen your bones. And a lot of parents, I was informed, a lot of parents use it in their children's belly button at night before they go to bed, because children have these growth spurts, and they get the joint pain and everything else. So that is great for that, especially if you have arthritis or anything like that, any kind of joint pain whatsoever, sesame oil in your belly button. And that one you use straight, 5 drops or however many you can fit in there. Okay, next up, you can use an equal amount of mustard oil and ginger oil for upset stomach. So instead of having to drink the tea, or you've got these kids that are laying in bed and they're like, oh, my stomach hurts, and I don't like that tea, I don't like ginger tea. You can actually do ginger oil, and you can actually put it in their belly button, and it's great for upset stomach, bloating, nausea, and any kind of digestive issues. All right, so that's a great one. Next up is ghee butter. Ghee butter you can usually pick up at most health food stores. It's a clarified butter, and it actually improves a blood flow to the nervous system. This is one of my favorites, and it's one that I personally do. And it also enhances the immune system. So it cures constipation and builds a strong digestive system, and it gives relief from joint pain. So just go out and get yourself some ghee butter at your local health food store, and all you got to do is just melt it a little bit, and just enough, where you can just pop it in there in your belly button, and you're going to love the results on that one, because I personally love it. Okay, next up is a multi-use oil. So thyme, which is, it's just a condiment. Thyme is, but they do have thyme oil, okay? So thyme oil is an antispasmodic. So it helps relieve your arteries. Okay, it helps relax the arteries and your veins. So if you have like varicose veins or stuff like that, this is exceptional for that. It's great for lowering blood pressure and stress to your heart. It also helps strengthen and tone the heart muscles, because when you use thyme, it actually will get sucked up by those veins. And if they're weak, those are the ones that are going to grab it. So if you have varicose veins in your legs or weak veins in your heart, thyme is the way to go. Since it's also a diuretic, this is why I said it's like threefold. This one is exceptional. Since it's a diuretic, thyme oil also helps the body to remove excess water. So if you have water retention, salt and toxins from the body, helping with weight, blood pressure, digestion, and more. So it's great for that. It's also an expectorant. So it can help move mucus out of the airways and out of your lungs. So just remember that if you're using it for one, like you're using it for your arteries and your heart and whatever, and you put it in, and the next thing you're like, and you're coughing up all this junk, just remember that it also does that too, and it's also going to cause you to urinate more also. Thyme oils and an expectorant. It'll remove the mucus from your airways and your lungs, and it is approved by Germany's Commission E in the treatment of bronchitis, whooping cough, and upper respiratory infections. So this is exceptional. And yes, it does also work for asthma. So if you have somebody who has asthma, thyme oil is great to put in their belly button before they go to sleep. Okay, so with this one, it is very, very powerful. So this is the one that you can't use it directly on the skin. So this is one that can cause irritation. So you want to mix it with coconut oil or almond oil or whatever. And you want to make sure that it is a thymus essential oil, 100% pure therapeutic grade is what you're looking for, okay? For pain, at night before bed, you put 3 drops of castor oil in your navel, and once you have it in your navel, you're gonna kind of rub it around the navel also. So you're not just gonna let it sit in there. This one you're actually gonna rub, and you're gonna spread it around about 1/2 inch up from your navel, okay? Because you have You also have a lot of veins there that also spread out into your digestive system. So if you have knee pain, especially knee pain, castor oil is going to be your best friend in your belly button. But make sure you spread it out and around. Okay, you can also use CBD as a Pechoti method. I've mentioned that on this channel multiple times. You can do CBD in your belly button. It helps with pain and everything else. For, let's see, for at night before bed, put 3 drops of mustard oil in your navel and spread it around 1/2 inch. Remember, mustard oil, I've already mentioned that, but this one is for tremors and pain relief in your joints and dry skin. Okay, so your navel can detect which veins have dried up, and by putting these oils in your belly button and spreading them around, it opens up those veins, and this is how intelligent your body is, you know. So it's great for that. You can, and castor oil, the same. Castor oil is also great. You put it in your belly button and it helps with your dry eyes, okay? You can keep a small eyedropper jar with the oil next to your bed and place a few drops in your navel before going to bed. That is what I do. Okay, so I'm especially a ghee and castor oil person. Those are my 2 favorites. And those are the ones that I usually keep in my bathroom so that before I go to bed, I pop it in there. And I love it. It's so easy. I mean, you don't have to take anything. You don't have to swallow anything. It's wonderful. So that is how to take care of pain and certain things through your belly button. I'm sure that you can sit there and you can look through the internet, and I'm sure you can find probably 1,000, if not more, articles on different other stuff besides this. I just hit the main ones that you can use, the ones that I like to use, but I'm sure that you'll be able to find thousands of articles on different other stuff that you can use. But my favorite to always tell moms is soak that cotton ball in alcohol, pop it in that belly button, and it's going to take care of that cold and that flu. So it's great for that. I mean, you know, it's wonderful. All right, so there you go. So we will see you next time, and I hope you guys are all doing okay. I can't even believe the holidays are headed this way already. Can you believe that? That's crazy to me. This year kind of like, poof, it's gone. All right, so please love and respect one another and stay happy. And as always, I'm going to try to keep you healthy. See you soon. Bye-bye.